JOLIN, Rosario, that's me, yeah. Welcome to the show. 773 Songbird Sessions. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Oh, man. Y'all, for those who don't know, September is the best holiday month of all the year. That's right. My holiday, 9/14. Rob's holiday, 9/21. So we always start in August, and then we got to go on a break because we're dramatic. And by we, I mean me. And as my best friend, he has to tag along. Duh. But we're back, baby. Season 3, episode 2, and I'm so excited. We're going to get right into the announcements real quick. Book the space that I'm in, okay? Go to peerspace.com, type in Logan Square Creative Studio for all of the needs that you may need. So photography, a little event space, you know what I'm saying? A little intimate event space, hello? If you need a videographer, photographer, be sure to book Rawb and me. I don't really take pictures, but I'm a lot of fun to be around. Yeah. Shout out to my team because they're the best. What'd you say? Wait, you right? Because I have glasses on. Let me put these down real quick so y'all can see. Lashes have been activated by the one and only Melanie Hunt. Be sure to book her immediately because she is so great. Y'all, we have a website. I don't know if you know that, but 773Songbirdsessions.com is alive, active, and well. You can also get merch. As you can see or will see behind me, we got merch, y'all. Support a brown business because we need money. Thank you. We take donations and we take sponsorships. So however it is you want to give, we can give back to you as well. I'm excited to say that I am also being booked for events. So in case y'all need a singer, songwriter, poet, and or host, my name is JOLIN Rosario. That is me. Yeah. All right, enough about me and how fabulous I am. I'm super excited. Make sure you do something today that makes you smile because I'm about to. Our guest today, y'all know I fangirl. Y'all know I do. So I'm going to try to just keep it cool. I'm going to act like, she's not a celebrity extraordinaire that she is. But if you're in your car, if you're at your house, as long as you're not driving, get up, put your hands together 1 time, 2 times, 3 times for Ivelisse Bombera, Corazon. Hey girl!
What's up, boo, man?
Welcome to the Yellow Wall of Goodness.
I know, I love it. Congratulations with all this goodness. I'm happy to be here.
You out here, listen, I need this. I already told her this, y'all, that I need this because I need it.
These colors, these Southside colors in Puerto Rico. I'm from Guayama, from the southern part of Puerto Rico. So, I got to rep my colors in Chi-Town, baby.
I love it. Everywhere you go and everything you do, you bleed. I was going to say red, white, and blue, but I meant that for Puerto Rico, not for America.
Right.
Aquí estamos. Anyway,
estamos aquí.
Today, here we are. So listen, you haven't been on the show before, and we're so happy to have you.
Thank you for having me.
I'm trapped in the 90s, okay? For a lot of people who don't know, I'm trapped in the 90s. Very much Ricky Lake, Sally, Jesse Raphael, Jenny Jones.
I love that.
So
I was talking about From Geek to Chic the other day, and I was like, I had a little throwback moment.
Hello?
Those were the best shows, baby.
Listen, we had the best everything 90s, 2000s. Like, I don't care what nobody's talking about. Y'all can at me if you want to. I'm going to stand by what I stand by. So on my little cue cards, I like to call them my cheat sheets.
I love it.
I have some titles that you carry that I just want to kind of like go over and share with the world a little bit. If I'm wrong, then call me on it. But if I'm right, then we're going to talk about it, okay? Okay.
Let's go. Let's get it.
So the title for Ivelisse Bombera de Corazon.
You tried it.
I have you down as a community organizer,
yes,
a cultural advocate,
yes,
an artist, an educator,
yes,
a director and CEO of La Escuelita de Corazon and
got it, baby. You got it.
Girl.
Yes.
And the list keeps going. Like, I didn't have any more space on my little cheat sheet, y'all. So it's ... etc. Okay? You are a busy bee.
Yes.
Let's get into the very beginning. For people who don't know you, tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right. So I'm Ivelisse Bombera Corazon Diaz. Bombera Corazon is a legal name for me now.
Yes.
About that name. No. But since the age of 5, born and raised in Humboldt Park. Since the age of 5, I've been doing the work and using bomba as a tool. Bomba is the oldest genre of Puerto Rico, right? It's the drumming, the dancing, the feeling proud about your culture, and that's where I was raised, right? And in what I was raised with my dope family. Shout out my family. And so that's what I've dedicated myself to. That's where I've learned. That's where I've messed up. That's where I've given back. That's where I've been able to really find who I am and still navigating who I am, but also providing that tool belt for others to do the same. You know what I'm saying? Like that healing, that goodness, because in this life, nobody got it together.
Come on, a word.
You know, I sure don't, but you know, we got that little tool belt that we just make it happen. We build, you know, we dismantle. Yes. You know, we create, we you know, we envision. So that's who I am, and 30 years in music this year. So I'm excited, you know what I'm saying? It gave me life. So straight shout out to my family, my ancestors, y mi cultura, you know, beautiful black music de Puerto Rico. Like without it, baby, I ain't nothing. Come on. So I had to make sure that's said, and that's my intro. That's who I am.
I love that. So you have a relationship with music that is more than just, I like to do this. Yes. I would say, right? Again, if I'm wrong, call me on it. When you started doing bomba, respectfully on a more serious note, because I know you grew up with it, so sometimes we get brought into like this whatever genre, so music or art or being a cop or whatever it is, it's kind of just pushed on you. Was there a point in your life that you actually went to bomba where it was like, this is my release language? What do you remember what that moment was for you, if you had that moment at all?
Well, I had that moment in my cocina. So yeah, so you know, like until I was, you know, the age of 5, that's when I started like actually like practicing it, you know, and it, you know, I was down with my cousin and stuff. And then, you know, when everybody started, you know, going their own ways, because of course, when you're born, I don't know, into something that you have to do, a lot of the youth, they be like, I want to do something different, you know, explore. But conmigo, I'm like, give me more.
From the beginning.
From the beginning.
Really?
You know, I come from parents that love salsa. They're very creative, very happy. You know, I come from a family that's like, when I learned about bomba, or when I started moving to bomba, because bomba has always been in my ears since my first day of birth, but it was spoken to me, and it was spoken around me so positive that I was like, yo, I gotta be in this. I gotta be in this. I'm gonna be in this. And just the way it has transformed community, and it started with my family, baby, I've been a witness, you know, and a firm believer. And so I'm really happy that I didn't have that. I never had to like battle, like being forced to do it or anything. I was just there and understanding that ser boricua, vamos a plantar bandera, you know? And so, yeah, and so falling into that sense where there wasn't a lot of bomba, there was bomba, but it was like a group of people, you know what I'm saying? That if it wasn't for us, then, and if it wasn't for these elders, right, that I got to learn under, making sure bomba was present, bomba would not be present here 30, 40 years later.
Wow.
You know, so.
That's powerful. Now, are we speaking in the sense of bomba not being present in the city, like in the city of Chicago?
In the city of Chicago,
like in generally blanketed around the U.S.?
Well, you know what? When it comes to like bomba en la diaspora, like New York and Chi-Town, like those are the OGs when it comes to bomba en la diaspora. Yeah. We were already hitting stages, and like, and when I say we, I count myself with my elders, right? Obviously, right. I was a baby. Ni estaba aquí, pero you know, Chicago has cultura straight from Puerto Rico, like Boricuas that moved from Puerto Rico to Chi-Town since the 1970s.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was years before I came in that. So when I came in that, I just, man, I got to like marinate and grow up with people that were not only about the music, you know, because when I speak about bomba, don't think I'm only speaking about the drums and the dancing and everything, but like, how do you make sure that, you know, Puerto Ricans are, you know what I'm saying, are here, and just like, you know, celebrating our blackness, you know, and that has been that has been a blessing and a struggle. You know, because of all that anti-blackness that exists in Latino's house, you know, and for me to, you know, talk about, you know, the in Puerto Rico, you know, we still struggle with that, you know, and as a non-black person, it's important to advocate. It's important to be an ally. It's important to love it and let folks know, you know, like, esto es una cosa bella, you know, it's part of our tradition, and so. I've never had a moment now thinking about it that you're asking that question. That's so dope. But I don't want to meet that moment either.
Yeah, right.
Where I like feel forced to do the music, not even now. So, that's the basis and the intention. The intention is always there to heal. The intention is to get to know, myself and give folks space to do the same thing. You move by example. If I'm healing, others are gonna heal. If they're healing, I'm gonna want to heal too.
Yo, I can't wait for y'all to see her perform because every single time, just thinking about it, me para los pelos. Like, I am so ready because there really is such a blessing in your voice and in the delivery of the songs that you sing.
Thank you.
So I'm curious to know, like, has that attachment always been? Have you had that magic? Like, since you've been doing it since you were little, was it just a rinse and repeat, or have you always just had that presence and that pull and that power?
I've always had that presence. I was born from a powerful woman, Afro Boricua. Her name is Gladys Lopez. That's
you better
my mother.
Gladys.
Mami, tú me diste, and my father Enrique Diaz, which are two Puerto Ricans también. Que my parents, they're very like alive. They're very confident. They're very like. I was brought up, with parents that always spoke positivity into me y uno sigue, yo sabía, me encantaba. I didn't start singing till I was 10 years old, and I just loved the way it made me feel. I can't even explain, and I can talk about me when I'm 10 and 11 and kind of like, connect back to how I felt and everything, but sí, desde los 10 años, desde chiquita, así, just wanting more, just lit.
So you always wanted to do music, something?
Yeah, my family, we turn up.
Yeah, girl.
So I had the family parties at 5, 6, 7 years old, una salsa, una bomba,
everybody's jackets in the room.
Yeah.
Or somebody's baby on the bed.
Yeah, exactly. And, I feel like that's part of traditions, too.
Absolutely.
Baby.
It absolutely is.
To learn how to celebrate each other, baby. You know what I'm saying? And so, esos son tiempos, qué rico.
I love it. I love to hear this. So I kind of want to get into a little bit of La Escuelita.
Yes.
Can we tell the people what this is first?
Okay.
And then I've got a question for you.
Okay, so bomba, being the music of resistance, the oldest genre of Puerto Rico. It's drumming, it's call and response through singing. And then you have the dancing and La Escuelita. I started La Escuelita when I was 21 years old. I taught my first, dance classes 16 years into the game because I don't mess with elders and I don't mess with foundations and stuff that really move us. And so, I just felt like I wanted a space to create and kind of like talk a language that kind of use the tools that I've learned, and how do you build and onto the next generation. And here we are, we're about to celebrate 14 years as a school, 13 as a public, where we're giving classes. And so it's been beautiful,
When's your anniversary?
November 9th.
What?
Yes, November 9th. We'll be celebrating the 5th of November. I'm bringing guests from Puerto Rico. So every anniversary now that I've been able to celebrate anniversaries for the last 4 or 5 years, you know what I'm saying? I've been bringing folks from Puerto Rico to come and give classes. So people don't only have to study people through Zoom or on YouTube or, people don't have these resources to be traveling to the island. They don't even know where to go.
Yeah.
And so, we keep on pumping back. So La Escuelita has been my space where no matter where I go, no matter who contracts me, no matter what, it's in my humbling space to give back.
Wow.
All day. And without La Escuelita, I can't do anything else, to be honest with you. La Escuelita is my root. You see, el root está bien, pues everything I can travel and I can help other communities. So La Escuelita is not only just a school, based in Chicago, but La Escuelita is the heart that's out here giving throughout the diaspora, and one of the schools in La Diaspora that gives back to Puerto Rico. We show up like a big old mob, ready to jam, ready to learn, and it's really dope, recreating these really dope moments for my students and community that I got to live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's
you know what I'm saying?
So gratifying.
Yeah,
right?
So
for sure.
La Escuelita has been really dope, and it's a school. It's an instructional school. We turn up.
Yeah.
We love studying life. We love, finding who we are, popping up into events and making music together, and just, que cuando tú te levantes, tú puedas decir, I'm gonna call the corillo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and we accept and we invite everybody to be part of it. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just an instructional school. It's a movement.
So it's not just for little kids or it's not just for teenagers. You guys have like an age group block?
Yeah, no, man. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, from 5 years old, you know what I'm saying? I had the kids, you know, developing a little bit now, but from 5 years old to 99 to 100 to, you know, it doesn't matter. Whoever wants to get involved gets involved. You know, this, you know, knowing who you are as in my 30s, I'm still trying to find out who I am. You know what I'm saying? So it's a tool and it's a pipeline.
I love it. Speaking of pipelines, tools, culture, I want to talk a little bit about Puerto Rico right now. Because as we know, the heartbreak has happened again. Our island just can't catch a break. But you are doing things to not only advocate for Puerto Rico, but you're actually in the trenches with it. And I just want to talk a little bit about the drives that you're hosting so that people know, because it's important that you're able to donate to the right community or to the right organizations. Because I feel like I have a lot of friends who've reached out like, hey, do you know anybody that I can like give money to that's legit? Because there's so many people who are like, oh, it's going to go to Puerto Rico, but no llega.
Pero ¿dónde está? Yeah,
so let's talk about your drives.
I like that. You know, I feel like that's a two-part. So my first part I like to speak about is, you know, the drives. The drives is probably the third time I do this. You know, when my familia, bomba con bulla, bomboneras, la escuelita, like we've all gotten together for the, you know, for the Hurricane Maria, with the earthquake that was going down. And so we've built a system because government continues to fail. They continue to kill our people. They continue to leave our people out as animals. And this is a problem. This is just not about putting prayers to everybody in Puerto Rico or checking, oh, my grandma's good and leaving out. Like, there is a problem. We need to be as nosy as we want to be. We need to be activated, you know, for Puerto Rico. Right now, what's happening is inhumane. Right now, Biden, maybe about 5 days ago, he approved the FEMA help, right? For a whole bunch of towns and, you know, left out the west side and left out Loíza. The only, you know, town in the north, and it's primarily a town of beautiful black people. And it was the only one that was not included on the list. And so there's hella racism, you know, capitalism, you know, that the white supremacy is just so toxic to the point where this is where I'm getting to the part two, to the point that if folks continue to, you know, lay back, we're going to continue to watch our people be murdered silently. And that's a problem for me. Because, you know, just because I get an okay from my family doesn't mean that I don't care about your family. Right. Porque our families got to make community in Puerto Rico like we are right now. Right. I care about you, you care about me. And I think that's really important. And we got to push. And I feel that because people see Puerto Rico or, you know, a crowd of people making music, or maybe la placita is full, or this thought that we have to always tell our people are resilient. Like, no, abuse is abuse. Cut that.
That's the part.
You know,
why do we always have to be? Why is it that we're always have to
cut it off, and call it like it is, and it's a problem between, you know, generations as well, and security. And there's so much, and right now Puerto Rico is out there. You know, there's everybody's tired. That's why I don't judge anybody in Puerto Rico. Everybody's tired of surviving just the necessities that you need as a 101. You know, humanidad, to survive the necessities. You know what I'm saying? Like, no water, no light. Folks that got water don't got, you know, no light. Folks that got light don't got, you know, and Luma. Mi gente, Luma, Puerto Rico and its government, you know, sold the whole light system to Luma, and Luma is just pumping out. But there's no money going back into Puerto Rico, and that is crazy. How are we out here now, the diaspora, you know, celebrating Puerto Rican parades and doing all this stuff and showing up? You have no idea. When I'm at festivals, Puerto Rican festivals, and I see all these Boricuas, I be like, Dios mío, like, nosotros podemos. And so I encourage any Puerto Rican that's listening to this, or anybody that feels moved con la gente puertorriqueña. It's not only Puerto Rico, Mexico también went through it, Cuba is going through it, you know, DR, Haiti. I mean, mi gente, se van a quedar with the whole Caribbean. You know, it's going to be underwater. There's so much There's so much that we need to do. So I encourage you guys, if you guys are interested in donating for the drive, October 7th, I'm gonna be right there on Rockwell Division. You slide up, there's QR codes, come and slide up, boom, donate $1, $2. We were just talking about that, right? Like, hey, 40 people come and give $2, $3, $5. That's something, you know. We're gonna start with something, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, you know, if you can't give, then be present to spread the word. And we need everybody. We need everybody in every generation, on every block, and whatever you do. Like, Puerto Rico no puede morir. You know what I'm saying?
That's the part. That is the part.
We need every level. So
don't get us started, because man,
do not.
Just know, please, you can. All her information will be in the captions on every social media platform. Donate. I promise it's a great organization that will get to the Puerto Rican people on the island directly in the ways that we can help.
Yes.
I want to talk lastly about, I don't even know which one to pick. Okay, we're going to just smash the questions together. They don't even go together.
Smash them, boom, bam,
they don't even go together, but I want to talk about the grant that you got.
Ooh.
Can we talk about the grant you got?
Yes. Healing Chi-Town together. I'm super excited. Girl, I screamed when they called my name.
Yeah.
Yes, I sure did. Yo me levanté con eso, like, yo me levanté for all of us. And I was like, woo! Because it feels so beautiful. Like, years and years after doing the work, you know what I'm saying? Not that you look for validation at all. I don't look for validation. I know who I am, and I know who my people are. You know what I'm saying? I know what we're capable. But it's so beautiful to be invested in.
Come on.
You know, by tables that need to invest in you. And so we're breaking barriers. People are, turning their necks like, give the money to the people that do the work. So I was so beautiful to be part. DK's gave, you know, so many awards to so many black and brown organizations that are doing the work to heal people. So with this grant, I'm going to be able to be more out in the streets, bringing more programming all over Chicago, and just being accessible a little bit more. So there's some growing happening right now.
I love it.
I gotta level up. I'm growing right here. I'm learning more, so then I can add more to my tool belt.
I love that the fact that you put learning together with growth, right? Because I feel like it's one of those things that may be obvious but overlooked. And what I mean by that is, like, sometimes in order to grow, you got to get uncomfortable. Yeah. You have to learn things. You have to sit and figure out new things because you're growing, right? Yes. Everybody's always so focused on the growth portion.
Exactly.
That nobody realizes that it's okay that you're uneducated in this space. Me personally, I'm currently in that exact space. Shout out to Pinky Ring. Pinky Ring and Franz like gave me some great advice this weekend, and Oliver Fade as well. But we were just talking about that, and I was just like, it's because I don't know what I'm doing. And everybody across the board, I'm talking to them separate, okay? All of them across the board were like, hey, it's because you're growing. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you're figuring it out.
Right. And so giving yourself space and opportunity to be kind, I think is just so pretty. And I'm glad that you brought it up. And we're so excited that you won this grant. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Well deserving. And it's not the last one, because we're going to have more money flowing in for you. Real quick, I'm going to do the last one. We got to talk about France, girl. We got to talk about France. France.
I'm so excited, France. I'm really excited about France.
Why are you going to France?
I'm going to France. There were some opportunities that I have for residencies, and actually France was my last choice. I had Florida, I had New Mexico, and I had, I believe, Cali and France. But I looked into all these programs, and I was just like, man, France, come on, everybody's going to choose France. Yeah. So I put France as my last option, and I think it worked. They were like, what?
Oh. She doesn't want to go to France. We're sending her right away.
Well, we're going to choose her. They got caught out. Got you. No, but I'm going to France, and thank you to, you know, the organization 3 Arts. They invest in me. They support me a lot. And yeah, I'm going to go to France. I was awarded the conductor's home, and so it's a big old home, and I get to just work on anything that I've been wanting to work on. But most importantly, what I love is that this residency is for Ivelisse. For Ivelisse to do whatever she like in 30 days. What is it that I need for me?
That's so good.
And so, you know, it's really dope when you're doing community work, and when you're working, you know, folks get lost in this whole Facebook and Instagram and popping, and she's here and there, blah, blah, blah. But you know what I'm saying? It's important for me to hit pause, take care of me so I can give more.
That's so
you
good.
know, I'm always giving more. You know what I'm saying? It makes me happy. So I'm excited to grow, sit down, sit in silence, pause everything, see what I'm doing right, what I could do better.
Yeah.
And so I'm really excited about this time in France, and that's exactly what I'm going to be working on, and working on some things that are upcoming in the next 2 years.
Here for it. We're
Yes,
here for it.
I'm really happy.
Girl, we have had so much fun with you. Thank you so much for coming in today. Be sure to follow her on everything, and don't go nowhere because we're going to be right back with the amazing and incredible Ivelisse Bombera de Corazon.
Girl,
Trademark registered, baby.
You get it, 773 Songbird.
Where we play, you don't know, you don't know, you don't know.
JOLIN, that's me, yeah, yeah.
Your word is friend.
Friends, how many of us have them?
Welcome to the show.
Just a conversation amongst friends, yeah?
773 Songbird Sessions.
I want all the artists to feel.
Where's the latest?
Your word is catch.
I'm falling and I can't get up. AARP, catch me.
What?
That was good.
Anyway, okay.
Donate alcohol too.
We definitely accept alcohol.
Marijuana if you got that on.
Now wait a minute. Now I didn't say that. That's not what I said. Season 3 of 773 Songbird Sessions. Hey, hey, happy Wednesday. It's your girl JOLIN Rosario coming to you live from the studio. Kind of. You know this is pre-recorded, this little commercial here, because I'm over here backstage running around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to get this performance to be beautiful. Because, honey, this artist is about to kill the mic. You know we don't play here at 773 Songbird Sessions. Anyways, I want to let you guys know that your ad could go here. Please, if you own or operate a business and you're interested in some marketing promotional tools, reach out to me at 773songbirdsessions@gmail.com. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment this video, of course. But if you're curious to see how your ad could look, check out this awesome reel by Make Ready Media. Don't go nowhere. We're not done.
Jolin Rosario, that's me, yeah, yeah. Jolin, 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 Jolin Rosario, that's me. 773 Songbird Sessions. Welcome to the show. I'm just here to let you know that it's time. It's time. Have a seat so we can talk. How you been? What's going on? Let me know what's on your mind. Yellow wall of goodness for the game and conversation. Gray wall of goodness to show what it is you're made of. I'm so grateful for you being on the show tonight. Welcome to the show.
You want your lashes activated and your hair to look as fly as mine? Be sure to follow my girl Melanie Hunt at MelanieHunt_MUAH. That's Melanie Hunt _mwah. See y'all soon. Are you a fan of 773 Songbird Sessions and have been wondering where can I get merch? Well, don't look any further because you can get it right here. 773Songbirdsessions.com. Get a shirt, get a hat, get a mug, get an interview with me, baby. Holla at me. My name is JOLIN Rosario. Welcome to the show.
Rosario, that's me, yeah, yeah. Jolin, 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 Jolin Rosario, that's me. 773 Songbird Sessions.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back live with Ivelisse Bombera del Corazon. Follow her on Instagram at Ivelisse_Diaz_. Also at La Escuelita BDC. Contact her on her website, Bombera.
All right. So I'm going to be sharing a couple of tunes with you all, ¿verdad? Voy a estar tocando and singing. And these two songs that I'm going to be sharing with you all, one was written by Eli Samuel Rodriguez, my uncle, shout out, La Plumita. And one of my favorite songs, Ae Pa Guayama, written by Hector Luis Rivera, which is one of our brothers. And both of these songs talk about my hometown, Guayama. And with everything going on right now, I'm sending all these vibes de Chicago a Puerto Rico.
Plumita
canto a mi familia, pa' Guayama, a Puente Obo le canto bomba. Ué. Y mi gente, you guys can find these hot tunes on iTunes, Spotify with my familia Bella Bomba Combuya has recorded these really dope sounds. Support us. Go look for them. And bandcamp.com, mi gente, that's where it's at, you guys. So, gracias. De aquí de Chicago a Puerto Rico. Vamos a seguir, voy a hacer otra. Seguimos. Qué rico. ¿Puedo arreglar esto aquí? You know, we knocking things down. You know, the vibes are... the vibes are up. You know what I'm saying? This next song is called E Mama, and it was written by Rafa Maya. Let me tell you, these three of my favorite songwriters de este tiempo, right? And it's really dope to see them come from la diáspora, metiendo ahí bomba, música de bomba. So here we go. Mamá. Qué rico. I was knocking mics down here. You see that? Qué rico.
Be sure to follow Ivelisse Bombera de Corazon. I never know which camera I'm at, y'all. Donate so that I can get the lights, so I ain't gotta be like looking at the wrong cameras and stuff. Evie, thank you so much for coming out today. We love you here. Come back whenever you want.
Thank you so much.
Love you so much.
I love you more.
Y'all be sure to do something today that makes you smile. Follow her, follow me. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Peace.
Woo!